Hello guys, welcome back to Alpha Ambition. My name is Jasdeep and hope you guys are doing really good and hope you had a great time on Christmas. So the topic of today's video is a bit different than the last two videos that I did, which were primarily focusing on how to optimize your investment portfolio around the sectors and industries that we know with a great deal of certainty are going to do well in the future and can attract a lot of growth. Now, if you've not checked out those videos, please find it somewhere over here. And also you can always find the links to the videos in the description box below. So the topic of today's video is, should you own a credit card? Do we really need a credit card? Let's dig deep and let's try to understand what credit cards really are and where do they fit in your personal finance management. So considering the need of a credit card, obviously it's pointless to say your world is dramatically not going to change by the decision that you own or you don't own a credit card. So it's a pointless debate. You can definitely live your life without a credit card, right? And by the same logic, you don't even need a debit card. Just use cash wherever it's applicable and your life is set. However, let me ask you a very simple question. When you're out there shopping, let's say a car, why do you try to negotiate? Why do you spend hours and hours trying to trick the dealer or the retailer, whoever you're buying your car from, and trying to get a good deal out of them, just to save, let's say, $500, $700 at the end of the deal? Now, while some of you may say that, $500 is not less, of course it's not less. But the point is that in the grand scheme of things, when you're thinking about your wealth and wealth creation, how does that $500 matter? $500 is not going to make you ultra rich, right? And similarly in India, where I come from, and a lot of other South Asian countries, we have a habit of bargaining. Vegetable prices, or when we go out shopping for clothes, we try to negotiate, we try to haggle, we try to bargain. That's kind of like inbuilt in us. But there's a psychological point to that. You know that little savings actually add up over time. And this means that you're smart about your money, that you're financially prudent. And that's exactly is the case with credit cards. And let me ask you another question. Well, here in Canada or North America anywhere, on majority of the things that you buy on a day-to-day basis, you don't have the ability to negotiate, because a lot of times you're basically walking into a store and do your grocery shopping. If your credit card can actually put a small percentage of that money that you're spending on a daily basis back in your pocket, either in terms of a 2% cash back or in terms of some reward points, would you still not get a credit card? Guys, credit cards is one payment instrument that can actually put money back in your pocket. But for that, you need to know about it in the first place. So stick around until the end of the videos, because I'm gonna tell you 5 or more ways credit cards actually make you money. So the short answer to the question that we asked in the beginning, कि आपको क्या credit card खरीदना चाहिए? क्या आपके पास में credit card होना चाहिए? Short answer to that is yes. Now there is a disclaimer here, so stop. I know a lot of you will actually skip the video right here, because आप सोचोगे, now I know what the point of this video is. Credit cards are actually good for me. And you will actually go right away that let me go and get a credit card. Doing that, you may fall prey to that age-old saying, वो आपने कहावत तो सुनी होगी, little knowledge is a dangerous thing. So please, you need to hear out what I'm gonna say next. Obviously, we're talking about credit cards today, so it's my responsibilities that even before हम जाके credit cards के benefits को discuss करें and we try to understand how credit cards really make money for us, it is super important for us to discuss the risks and cautions when you are using an instrument like credit cards for your day-to-day purchases. So caution number 1, guys, never ever get a credit card if you're going to miss paying back on time. Probably that's the worst thing that you can do to yourself, missing a credit card payments. Now let's try to understand. In the financial world, guys, as you know, बहुत सारे तरीके credit instruments होते हैं. Credit card is just one type. You have your house mortgage, you have your personal loans, and etc. etc. The list goes on. But you will find on a lot of times कि credit card का जो interest payment होता है, interest rate होता है, that is the highest. It's sometimes even like twice, thrice, 5 times what you pay on your house mortgage. So guys, in case गलती से भी if you miss paying back your credit card payment, there will be a huge penalty. And before you even realize, the debt is just going to snowball into that big of a sum that will become a bad debt. So the advice here is to always put your auto pay on your credit card so that at the end of the month, whenever your payment is due, it automatically gets deducted from your bank account. And the second caution is very important. Do not spend more than what you can actually afford. A lot of people do this mistake of buying big things, big purchases on their credit cards. Let's say आप गए और आपने iPhone buy कर लिया, आप गए और आपने furniture buy कर लिया. What happens is that credit card makes the whole experience so smooth for you that credit cards can actually trick you into thinking that you can afford more than what you can actually do. So guys, do not overspend on your credit card, and a good way to avoid this is that आप credit card companies को call करके बोलें कि मेरी credit card limit जो है वो एक certain amount पे set करें, so that you know that you will never be able to spend more than that amount, and that amount is in the reasonable limit of what you can actually pay back. And third guys, always check that you're not paying more for an item जो कि आपको कहीं और से सस्ती मिल जाए. Just because you're paying from credit card does not make it cheap, right? You have to pay the full sum back. So in summary guys, although credit cards are a good instrument for you to save little amount of money, you need to promise yourself that you will be very disciplined with your usage of credit cards. Now that we've understood all the risks, the broad risks associated with credit cards, and we've put them behind us, let's talk about the fact that how credit cards can actually make you money. So the first way credit cards can make you money is the welcome offers. So guys, if you go on any of the credit cards website, you will realize that almost all of the credit cards offer some kind of welcome bonus. Now this welcome bonus can be in a shape of a cashback that you can get, or a cash value, or it'll be in a form of some reward points that you will get after you complete a certain conditions. And these conditions are usually spend based. So अगर आप $500 spend करेंगे तो आपको $50 का रिवॉर्ड एक महीने में मिलेगा, या फिर आपको $100 का रिवॉर्ड मिलेगा, depending on the credit card that you're buying. And in this example, we can see that Amex Cobalt, which is one of the highly rated cards here in Canada and also in North America, actually gives you 50,000 bonus points in the first year itself. Now this 50,000 points, guys, what does it mean in value? It's about $500. That's not less, right? So जो भी आप spending अपने cash पे या debit card पे करते हैं, if you transfer that money over to credit card, you can actually make $500 more in a year. So guys, another way that you make money out of your credit card is the ongoing rewards. Now these ongoing rewards are of various types. It could be a percentage cashback. For example, आपने $100 की grocery करी and the card provides you with a 2% or 3% cashback. So you basically get $2-3 back. In a lot of cards, you can use these reward points towards paying back the credit card bill. So let's say if you have 2,000 reward points and the value of that is $20. So at the end of the month, आप अपने credit card bill में से $20 अपने reward points से pay कर सकते हैं. I think one point that you need to really do your research about is what is the cash value of 20,000 reward points that you're getting on a credit card. Is it $200 or is it $20? That's the distinction that you have to be very careful about. So another way credit cards put the money back in your pocket, guys, this is very important because this point shows how you actually think about money. The credit card has a billing cycle. Now that billing cycle is usually of 45 days window. Now what that means is, let's say on December 1st, I make a purchase and this is the start of the month. Now my bill will be generated on December 31st and I will have until January 15th or 16th to pay my credit card bill. Which means, जो मैंने अपनी transaction 1st of December को करी है, let's say $1,000 की, I will only have to pay it back on January 15th or 16th. And guys, if you were not doing this transaction from your credit card you would have used your debit card or cash, जिसका मतलब है वो पैसा आपके जेब से उसी टाइम निकल जाता. And obviously you're not going to make all the purchases on December 1. You will obviously make some purchases on December 15th, December 25th or whatever. But with credit cards, you get more time to pay it back and the money is not out of your pocket instantly. So if that money is lying in your bank account, let's say in an FD, a fixed deposit or a high interest saving account, so you're actually making money on that money which has not left your pocket yet. Now the fourth way credit cards make you money is through the referral program. You will see guys that a lot of credit cards have a referral program, which means अगर आपके इस credit card को जिसके आप user हो, आप अपने friends या family या किसी को भी refer करते हो and they also activate their card and they do a certain kind of transaction, you get referral bonus out of it. Now guys, this is like dumb and free money. You've just basically told someone that, hey, this is a nice credit card, you should also use it. And they basically use it and you get the money. It's free money, right? Now, fifth and the last way that credit cards make you money is through specialized offers. Now, this is something that not all credit cards offer. So I frequently use American Express Cobalt card for my personal use a lot of times. And I keep getting these personalized offers where Amex tells me that if you spend about $50 in a month or before a certain date, you get about $20 back in credit. And again, very important guys, you don't have to buy a credit card जिसकी कुछ ना कुछ annual fee हो. You can get plenty of options of no fee credit cards which also give you welcome bonus, which give you reward points, which give you specialized offers, which give you the friends and family referral program. So now guys, we've understood that credit cards are actually not that bad if you use them judiciously, if you use them with the discipline. Guys, before we wrap up this video, another point which is highly crucial regarding credit cards is they help you build your credit history. Now this is significant and very important, at least in the Western economies, because in the Western economies everything runs on credit. If you don't have a good credit score, you're not gonna get a good deal on your mortgage. If you don't have a good credit score, you're not gonna get a good deal on your car loan, and so on and so forth. And even finding a place for rent, you need to show your credit score, which has to be in good standing. Now, you may actually argue that, hey, why do I need a credit card? I can build my credit history using other instruments as well. Well, sure, why not? But guys, you need to understand. So when you're starting out, obviously you will not have a lot of money to buy, a real estate or buy a commercial property or go and get a car loan. You need some kind of credit to build credit history, because credit history is a measure of how good you are with dealing with credit. And for a lot of us, I would say a majority of us, our first interaction with credit is through credit cards. And if you use your credit cards appropriately, you're obviously gonna get into a good habit of dealing with your credit or debt, as we say it. So guys, in summary, we learned that credit cards help you put a certain percentage of your money back in your pocket, and these little savings go a long way to sponsoring your 2-day hotel stay, or maybe like a one-way flight to an international destination. Yes, it is possible, and I do that all the time. So guys, if you've been liking the content so far, I will highly urge you and highly appreciate if you can like, share and subscribe to this channel. Now guys, if you have any questions regarding credit cards, please post it in the comment section below. So thank you so much guys for sticking around till the end. That's all for this video. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Please take very good care of yourself.